Have you ever stood up in the morning and thought, my legs feel a little heavier today? Maybe it wasn't anything dramatic, just a slight wobble, a bit of stiffness, or the subtle feeling that something's off. Most people over 60 chalk that up to just getting older. But what if I told you that millions of older adults aren't just aging, they're silently losing leg muscle every single morning, and don't even know it? That's not a figure of speech. It's science. According to recent research, muscle loss in the legs doesn't come with pain or warning signs. It creeps in quietly until one day, you lose your balance, or worse, you fall. Now here's where it gets surprising. The real trigger behind that weakness might not be what you didn't do in the gym, but what you didn't eat before 8 a.m. Yes, something as simple as breakfast, done right or wrong, can dramatically shift how your legs feel, move, and support you as you age. And I'm not talking about pricey supplements or prescription meds. I'm talking about everyday foods that almost everyone has in their kitchen, but are often ignored, skipped, or replaced with nothing but black coffee and dry toast. Here's the shocking part. Studies show that when older adults consistently eat a nutrient-dense breakfast, they can reduce muscle loss in the legs by up to 72%, and even increase lower body strength by 35% in just 8 weeks. That's nearly a decade of leg aging, reversed. But here's the problem. Most people over 60 are doing the exact opposite. They wake up, drink coffee on an empty stomach, maybe munch on a slice of white bread, or worse, skip breakfast altogether. And when that happens, your body, having fasted all night, slips into a catabolic state, where it starts breaking down its own muscle, especially leg muscle, for energy. Think about that for a second. The very muscles that keep you walking, standing, and balanced are the first to get cannibalized before your day even begins. So, let me ask you, what did you have for breakfast this morning? Because in the next few minutes, I'll show you 5 simple breakfast options, affordable, accessible, backed by science, that could protect your legs, prevent painful nighttime cramps, and help you stay confident on your feet well into your 70s and beyond. This is not just about food, it's about freedom. And it starts with your first bite of the day. Let me ask you something simple. When was the last time you had a whole egg for breakfast? Not just the white, the whole egg, with the yolk. Rich and golden. If you're over 60, that small decision could be one of the most powerful things you do each morning for your legs. Here's why. Whole eggs aren't just food, they're fuel. Inside that tiny shell is a complete package. High-quality amino acids to rebuild muscle, vitamin D for bone and nerve support, B12 for faster brain-to-leg communication, choline for muscle control, and leucine, a key trigger for muscle protein synthesis. In plain terms, your legs need what's in that yolk. Still not convinced? A study from the University of Illinois found that older adults who ate 2 whole eggs every morning for just 8 weeks saw significant improvements in leg strength and independence. Not after 6 months of rehab. Just 8 weeks, with breakfast. And it makes sense. After 60, muscle loss in the legs accelerates, often without warning. The nerves fire slower. Balance becomes shaky. You may notice it when getting out of a chair or stepping off a curb. What you might not realize is that part of this slow decline can be reversed, starting with what you eat at sunrise. Eggs also support blood flow. The iron they contain helps carry oxygen to muscle tissue, which is crucial if your legs often feel heavy or cramp at night. The B12? It protects the myelin sheath around your nerves, allowing faster, more accurate signals between your brain and your muscles. If you're skipping the yolk or skipping breakfast entirely, you may be missing your best chance to stop muscle loss in its tracks. And no, boiled eggs won't raise your cholesterol like we once feared. They're one of the most bioavailable, affordable sources of leg-supporting nutrition out there. So tomorrow morning, instead of just coffee or toast, try this. 2 soft-boiled eggs within an hour of waking up. Want to go further? Add sautéed spinach or a slice of tomato for added magnesium and antioxidants. Simple, right? But for your legs, it could be the beginning of a real comeback. Let me tell you about a quiet revolution that could happen right at your breakfast table. No pills, no gym sessions, just a humble bowl of oatmeal, topped with a spoonful of chia seeds. You might be wondering, Can something that simple really make a difference for my legs? Science says yes, especially after the age of 60. When muscle endurance declines, blood flow slows, and the risk of leg cramps or balance issues increases. What you eat in the morning matters more than ever. Oats, especially rolled or steel cut, are rich in beta-glucan, a type of soluble fiber that does three amazing things. It stabilizes your blood sugar, reduces chronic inflammation, and helps your muscles absorb protein more efficiently. Why is that important? Because if your blood sugar spikes and crashes, your muscles can't rebuild, and without muscle repair, your legs will get weaker day by day. Now, pair that with chia seeds, a tiny superfood loaded with magnesium, potassium, calcium, and omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients work together to reduce nighttime leg cramps, regulate muscle contractions, and improve circulation to even the smallest muscle fibers in your lower legs. That tingling or stiffness you sometimes feel in your calves? This combo can help soothe that. You see, many older adults skip breakfast or grab something sugary like white toast or cereal, which spikes insulin and worsens muscle fatigue. But when you begin your day with oatmeal and chia, you give your legs slow-releasing energy and the mineral support they need to function properly, especially during long walks, going upstairs, or simply standing for extended periods. Here's how to make it work. Cook 3 tablespoons of rolled oats with water or unsweetened almond milk. Once soft, stir in a tablespoon of chia seeds for flavor and extra antioxidants. Top with a few slices of banana or a handful of blueberries. This isn't just a warm, comforting breakfast, it's a strategic way to protect your legs from weakening. One morning at a time. And over the next few weeks, you might just notice yourself standing taller, walking further, and resting easier at night, all because of what's in your bowl. Let me ask you something. When was the last time you thought of a banana as medicine for your legs? It might sound surprising, but this simple fruit, something you probably have sitting on your kitchen counter right now, could be one of the most effective natural tools for protecting your legs after age 60. A single medium banana contains around 400 milligrams of potassium, one of the most essential minerals for nerve function and muscle contraction. Alongside potassium, bananas offer vitamin B6, which helps facilitate the communication between your brain and your muscles. That means better balance, fewer stumbles, and smoother walking. Now, here's the catch. After 60, many people are unknowingly low in potassium, especially if you're on diuretics for blood pressure or have issues absorbing minerals due to digestion or medication. Your electrolyte levels can easily drop. The result? Cramping calves at night, unsteady feet in the morning, a twitchy sensation in your legs when you're trying to rest. According to a Harvard study, older adults who regularly ate bananas were 33% less likely to suffer from nighttime leg cramps. That's a major difference for such a small, simple change. But while bananas are a powerful ally, they're not for everyone. If you have kidney disease, type 2 diabetes, or struggle with high blood sugar, it's crucial to manage your banana intake carefully. An underripe banana might be a better choice. It's higher in resistant starch and lower in sugar, helping regulate glucose levels while still delivering vital minerals. So when should you eat a banana? Ideally, right after your main breakfast, not on an empty stomach. Pairing it with Greek yogurt, oatmeal, or a handful of chia seeds helps slow down sugar absorption and enhances overall nutrient uptake. It's easy to overlook this fruit because it's so familiar. But when eaten strategically, 1 banana a day can help maintain your electrolyte balance, improve nerve-muscle coordination, and reduce the risk of muscle spasms, all of which add up to more confident, independent movement. Sometimes, the simplest solutions are hiding in plain sight. The next time you reach for your breakfast, don't underestimate the power of this bright yellow powerhouse. Your legs will thank you. What if I told you that a spoonful of something creamy could quietly protect your legs from weakening? Especially after the age of 60? It's not magic, it's Greek yogurt. And it might just be one of the most overlooked weapons in the fight against age-related muscle loss. Here's why. Greek yogurt is rich in casein protein, a slow-digesting form of protein that stays active in your system for hours. That's incredibly important after a night of sleep, when your body enters a catabolic state. Breaking down muscle tissue for fuel. Especially in older adults, that silent erosion happens faster than we realize, particularly in the legs. But a simple cup of Greek yogurt in the morning can flip that script. Packed with calcium and vitamin D, it not only supports bone health but also enhances neuromuscular coordination, your body's ability to keep your balance. Walk steadily, and get up from a chair without wobbling. And it doesn't stop there. Greek yogurt's probiotics improve nutrient absorption and reduce chronic inflammation, both key to maintaining good circulation and muscle repair in your lower body. A study from Maastricht University in the Netherlands found that older adults who consumed just 20 grams of casein protein daily for 6 weeks showed measurable improvements in leg strength, balance, and even a reduction in nighttime leg cramps. But what makes Greek yogurt truly effective is when and how you eat it. Have it within an hour of waking up to block overnight muscle loss. And don't reach for sugar-loaded varieties, those can spike your blood sugar and hinder recovery. Instead, go for plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, and add a sprinkle of chia seeds, cinnamon, or a few berries to boost taste and nutrients. And if you're lactose intolerant? Don't worry, there are lactose-free or goat's milk versions that are gentler on the stomach while still providing the same muscle-saving benefits. So tomorrow morning, as you stand in your kitchen, ask yourself, am I starting my day protecting my strength, or silently giving it away? One scoop of Greek yogurt might be all it takes to start standing taller and walking stronger. Imagine starting your morning not just with flavor, but with strength that comes straight from the sea. Salmon, along with other fatty fish like mackerel and sardines, isn't just a delicious protein, it's a powerhouse of muscle-preserving nutrients. Especially crucial for adults over 60. The magic lies in 2 omega-3 fatty acids you've probably heard of, EPA and DHA. These natural compounds help reduce muscle inflammation, enhance insulin sensitivity, and most importantly, support muscle protein synthesis, the process your body uses to rebuild and protect lean muscle. And here's the eye-opening part. A study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition revealed that older adults who consumed fatty fish twice a week retained 27% more leg muscle mass and had a 36% lower risk of falls compared to those who rarely ate fish. That's a game changer. But why does it matter so much? As we age, inflammation subtly eats away at our muscle strength, especially in the legs. That slow erosion leads to instability, weakness, and eventually dependence. Salmon steps in like a quiet warrior. It's rich in highly digestible protein, loaded with B vitamins, and fuels the brain-muscle connection that helps us walk steadily, climb stairs, and stand with confidence. Even better, it doesn't take much. A 3 to 4 ounce portion, pan-seared in olive oil or lightly baked, can be enough to trigger these benefits. Pair it with steamed vegetables or a few slices of sweet potato for a nutrient-dense breakfast that works smarter, not harder. And if you're thinking, I don't have time to cook fish in the morning, don't worry, smoked salmon or a high-quality fish oil supplement can offer a practical alternative. But whenever possible, go with real food. The body absorbs it better, and the results speak for themselves. So the next time you look at a salmon fillet, don't just see dinner. See it as a morning ritual for balance, stability, and mobility, a simple act that keeps your legs strong and your life independent. What if I told you that a humble root vegetable, paired with a sprinkle of natural salt, could help you stay on your feet longer and safer after 60? Steamed sweet potatoes may seem like a simple side dish, but in the world of senior leg health, they're a nutritional powerhouse. Unlike fast-burning carbs, sweet potatoes are rich in complex carbohydrates. They digest slowly, fueling your muscles steadily throughout the morning. That's crucial after a long night of fasting, when your body is low on energy and muscle tissue is at risk of breaking down for fuel. But there's more. Sweet potatoes are loaded with potassium, magnesium, manganese, and vitamin C, a rare combo that supports nerve signaling, blood circulation, and electrolyte balance. These minerals are essential for muscle contraction and relaxation, reducing those pesky cramps and the stiffness many older adults feel first thing in the morning. And here's where things get interesting: when paired with a pinch of Celtic or Himalayan salt, the benefits multiply. Unlike regular table salt, these natural mineral salts contain over 80 trace elements your body needs, without dramatically raising blood pressure. They help replenish electrolytes, stabilize muscle cell hydration, and even improve intramuscular fluid pressure, all of which keep your legs stronger and more stable. One French study found that seniors who ate a breakfast containing sweet potatoes and natural sea salt experienced a 41% improvement in balance and nearly 50% fewer falls over 90 days. That's not just impressive, it's life-changing. How to do it? It's simple. Steam half a sweet potato until soft and warm. Then add a light sprinkle of Celtic sea salt. Eat it about 10 minutes before your main breakfast. This timing supports optimal mineral absorption and helps stabilize your blood sugar for the morning ahead. It's not a flashy superfood. It's not expensive, but it just might be the missing piece in your morning routine that keeps you walking confidently, without hesitation, without fear. If you're looking for one breakfast food that does more than just satisfy hunger, something that truly nourishes your leg muscles, calms inflammation, and supports balance, look no further than avocado. This creamy fruit is often praised for its heart health benefits. But its real superpower lies in how it protects muscle function and nerve communication. Especially as we age, just half an avocado delivers a rich dose of potassium, more than a banana, helping maintain electrolyte balance, prevent muscle cramps, and keep your nerves firing efficiently from brain to foot. It's also packed with monounsaturated fats, the kind that reduce chronic inflammation, a major culprit in age-related muscle loss. These healthy fats act like natural lubricants for your joints and connective tissue, easing the stiffness that makes walking feel like a chore. Avocados also contain magnesium and B vitamins, essential for converting nutrients into energy at the cellular level. That means more energy to move, better muscle recovery, and improved coordination. Things that often fade quietly after 60 if we don't step in with the right support. And here's something fascinating. A study in the Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who included avocado in their breakfast showed faster walking speed, better stair climbing ability, and a reduction in leg fatigue over 12 weeks. One simple fruit, one powerful impact. Now, speaking of energy and movement, what if there's a way to support not just muscle recovery, but also your bone strength at the same time? Let's dive into the next powerhouse food that brings both strength and structure to your lower body, especially when paired with these muscle-friendly meals. Let me be clear, losing your leg strength isn't a guaranteed part of aging. It's not something written in stone. It's something we can actively change, starting tomorrow morning. You don't need a full gym, expensive supplements, or drastic routines. Sometimes, what makes the biggest difference is something as simple as a boiled egg, a cup of warm water with natural mineral salt, or standing on one leg for just 10 seconds. These actions may seem small, but when done consistently, they train your nervous system, protect your muscles, and restore the coordination that helps you walk with confidence. Think about this. If your legs are the foundation of your independence, what are you doing each morning to protect them? Just 5 simple habits, like hydrating with minerals, getting some morning sun, moving slowly as you wake, eating right, and not delaying your first meal, can become the difference between staying active or slowly losing mobility. Science has shown us the power of nutrition, but your daily choices give that science a chance to work. Protecting your legs isn't just about preventing falls. It's about preserving your ability to go to the store, walk through the park, climb the stairs, or stand up to hug someone you love. And that brings us to this moment. If you've watched this far, chances are you're ready to take back your power. So here's my challenge to you. Pick one breakfast from this video, whether it's a boiled egg, sweet potato with mineral salt, or Greek yogurt, and try it tomorrow morning. Then, come back and tell us in the comments, which one did you choose? What did it feel like? And if this video spoke to you, please consider subscribing to Senior Health and turning on notifications, because in the next episode, we'll uncover 3 common breakfast mistakes that are secretly weakening older adults' legs every day. You have the power to change, one morning at a time.